Guards X here with some stuff for you, some proof. Alright, here we go. Number 1. Proof the pro banned me. The pro was the last person I played with, and I only been in this game for approximately 30 to 40 seconds, not including load time. If someone else had suspended me, then my friend would have been suspended at the same time, seeing as that was the first time we played together that night. If I was suspended by someone else, then I wouldn't have been able to play against the pro in the first place, seeing as I would have been suspended before getting the chance to play him. He was on the other team when I was suspended. If someone else suspended me for another reason, why would the pro unsuspend me? Because I say I have proof of legit 10th prestige. You can see that I hadn't heard the message yet the first time I tried to listen to it, as well as the fact that you can see the timestamp of the voice message being at 8:59 on February 28th, 2010. There is no way that I could have saved these video clips in order to save myself later on if I had no amount of prestige. So basically, your theories of accusations contradict my facts, and saying as facts are better than theories, sorry, but the facts win. Just got to use logic. You got to look for how it makes sense before it to make sense. You can't just say, oh, it doesn't prove it. You got to think about it. Alright, number 2. Now let's check my past history in terms of a blog and some status updates. I can't edit the blog on GTP, but I got witnesses that read the blog, and then you got these status updates, which I can't edit on opticgaming.net. So the blog says, February 19th, 9 days of MW2, and I need your help. Sup, y'all. So took 5 days of leave next week, giving me a total of 9 days off. I'm currently 8th prestige, rank 57, and I'm looking to finish up 70 10th prestige in the next few days. Here's the thing, my normal crew isn't going to be on as often as I am. So there you go. Then you got my status updates. February 17th, put in for 9 days of leave starting Saturday 9th, and then legit 10th prestige, here I come. February 20th, 9th prestige tonight. Anyone want to race to my last prestige? February 22nd, okay, 9th prestige last night. Now a race to see how fast I could get to my 10th. Again, I'll put a link to these in my bio or in the video description, so you can see yourself. You know, they're there. All right, proof of no other modded accounts. An anonymous coward that followed one of the articles from GTP accused me and said that even if I do have a legit 10th prestige, because I'm such a glitcher, that one of my other accounts must be modded also. Again, the only accounts you could see in the other video, because these are the only ones on my Xbox, are Tunica Molesta, which you just saw was on my Extra Guards friends list. Check my Extra Guards X leaderboard. You don't see Tunica Molesta on there at all, because it's a silver account. I used a free month of gold on it back in Call of Duty 4 to see what my accurate kill death was after I got better at the game. And then I'll go back, try to sign in with it, show that it is a silver account, can't get on it. Then I will go to Zlot after the fact and again try to get on there. It's going to say join Xbox Live because it's never been on Xbox Live. It's an account my friend made when I let him borrow my Xbox. I'm pretty sure somebody already has the gamer tag Zlot. Proof of fully legit 10th prestige. Pretty much what you're going to do is you're going to take my total score and divide that by the number of hours that I've played, 478. That's going to give you a total of 13,012 points per hour on average. So basically, compare that to other people you know that are good at the game, to people on my friends list, and what you're going to do is you're going to compare that to people you know have modded 10th prestiges. Most likely, most cases, they have between 2 and 8 times the score per hour that a good player, legit player has. Now here's my video. Here you can see that I have my 2 projects for my 87 nerf video. The flawless video project is my how to anchor video, and the sniper one is my montage. My video is a blank template that already has my intro and my outro in it, and there the pro is what I'm opening right here. Now total there's only 4 scenes that I actually split up and do a little editing on so I could squish it into 10 minutes, and I'll show you how it's only so I could do that for 10 minutes. Alright, I'll go through one thing at a time. This bottom bar here that you can see the volume's maxed out on is the voiceover I did. Again, I had it maxed out because I was using a crappy mic. Right now I'm using my Astros, which is a lot better. And then here's my intro and outro music. Then I'll delete my intro and outro screens. Then we'll go through the scenes. Alright, first 3 scenes are the same scene. Split up so I could speed it up, slow it down, and then play through. The first one's sped up because it's me typing, as you can see in the previous video. The second part is slowed down so you can see the final message before I send it a little longer so you can read the whole thing. And the last part is me signing out of Tunica Molesta back into Extra Guards X, or trying to show that I was banned until the 15th. You know, anyway, temporarily, because he unsuspended me an hour later. Now I'm going to delete the first 2 since they're just copies that are cropped. I'll uncrop the hell out of the third one to show the entire scene that I, sped up, slowed down, and whatnot. And you'll see how much time that I was able to shave off from that one scene because I sped that one beginning part up. I'll scroll through and you can see in the top right. You know, it's the green bar on top means that it's reprocessing because for the preview, once that bar fills up all the way, it goes back to orange to say that for preview's sake, it can play through with no lag or anything. I think that's what it's for. All right, these next two scenes are split up between the text that I used for going over what he said. Are again the same scene, except there's a huge chunk in the middle missing. Again, there's a volume I said that I increased so you could hear what he said when I went back out of the dashboard, because I was talking over the other part because you couldn't hear him anyway. I had to squish it, you know, as much as I could into the video, commentary-wise. So I'll delete the second one, and I'll uncrop, again, the first one, which is the whole thing. All those little dots you see on the sound wave bar, again, those are me just replaying the same voice message over and over again, because when I was video capturing it, I was playing it over and over again so I could hear and type word for word what he said, or at least what I thought he said on the TV or my headset or whatever. I forget what I was using, but yeah, so I could type it up as I was sending a news tip to joystick.com. I didn't want to, you know, not tell him what he said, even if the video proof was there. It was better if I had a copy text-wise what he said, especially since I was going to copy and paste it into the video anyway. Then here shows me going to extra guards X because he said he just unsuspended me, inviting all the bunch of friends that I told the story to, told them what happened, especially since a couple of them were there when it happened. Then it shows me going into my recent players, showing that the last people I played before I was just suspended was the Pro and 3 of his friends, Grouchy Tricky, Steve Gunner, and Metalocalypse. 2 of those people, Grouchy and Steve Gunner, were both in the original Trash Talking the Pro video. And again, these last 2 scenes are we played a match together after I got back on, and there are more recent players added to the list. That's why the Pro is actually down a little farther this time. But I actually go and I scroll down to show the friends lists, because that's when I checked 2 of the people's that had public friends lists and showed that the Pro was on their friends list. These 2 people or these 3 people were the people we played the map prior before we picked up 2 people that one of them also got banned along with me. And then here I'm just showing my bio. Shouldn't I have left if the Pro was on the other team? A lot of people accuse me of being stupid because I supposedly knew how bad he was, but you know what? Before this all happened, I defended the guy, and I didn't know he was on the other team. Plus, I didn't do anything wrong, so why would I leave the game? I love Capture the Flag, and we just beat these guys prior. You know, there you go. If I have a legit 10th prestige, then I must not have a life, right? Well, or maybe, I know I played 4+ hours per day on average, but what if I wanted just the challenge of seeing how fast I could get it? I don't know another single legit 10th, and none of my friends do. So it's pretty neat to be the first out of a lot of people. Rumor of me promoting 10th lobbies. Again, the same anonymous coward from GTP made the rumor and said I was promoting 10th lobbies in somebody else's blog when that person was promoting. I wasn't. All I did was made the legitimate point, or the point that people that are in competitive sponsored teams have legitimate reasons to have them out at 10th because they're doing it for the 10 custom classes. They only do it for that reason. They don't care about their pub leaderboard stats or anything, versus the kids that buy the 10th prestiges for the fake bragging rights. Completely different. 9. Shouldn't I have kept this private between Microsoft and myself? Well, first off, you don't go and say to the Pro, hey, you're doing your job wrong, you lied to me, whatnot. And he's the one that moderates, for the most part, the suspended banned forums on Xbox.com. So I went and I messaged Major Nelson a few times, and Steve Toulouse, the guy in charge of the TOS enforcement team, both without a response. And yeah, so now I got to make it public, try to get as many people to see it as possible, try to get them to, you know, want an answer from Microsoft for this stuff, because it's not just me that's affected. I can't believe that I'm the first person this has happened to. You know, maybe I'm the first with proof. So any more accusations, go ahead, comments and private messages. The people that have accused me, whether they had attitudes or not, you know what? You actually helped me make this video by gathering so many more points that I could make to help the fact that help it not be so questionable. So thanks again. Thanks for watching. Extra Guards X here, and I'm out.